Well, it's a piece of flying history, and it flew the skies of Northwest Ohio this week.
That's right. The Yankee Air Museum brought its B-17 Flying Fortress to Port Clinton, taking folks on a ride of a lifetime.
And 13 ABC photojournalist Justin Below takes us high in the sky with Yankee Lady.
This is a B-17G Flying Fortress. When you get on this airplane, it's like stepping back 50 years in time.
The B-17 was actually the icon of World War II in Europe. They had thousands of these, hundreds of airfields out of England as these flew over on their way to Berlin, and they said the sky would just get dark.
It is indeed a fortress. It can carry 6,000 pounds of bombs, and of course it's got machine guns sticking out of every nook and cranny.
Perhaps what we are most famous for, we took the 5th bomb wing, which is the B-17s, and we took them to Berlin, and the B-24s didn't have enough fuel to make it, so only the 17s went up. But they bombed Berlin, and those 3 years from 17 to 20 has defined my entire life. And that is what people remember about me. Oh, you're a red-tailed pilot.
I can't tell you how much of a pleasure it is to fly people on this airplane, particularly the old veterans who flew it during World War II.
When they get off, they're just like they lost a 200-pound monkey they didn't know they had on their back for the last 50 years.
I think people actually get a sense of what the history of this nation is when you have something that you can actually touch and feel and see in full operation rather than just seeing something, a picture in a book. And also talk to veterans that have flown these aircraft, and those veterans are each day there's fewer and fewer of them.
I was just driving by and saw it here, and I figured I'd stop and see if they were giving flights, and they sure were, so I took the opportunity.
And anybody that buys a ride on it, it's exactly the sights and sounds of World War II. Of course, the only good thing is we hope nobody's shooting at you, and you don't have to shoot at anybody else. I've told thousands of my riders, if you get off that airplane and honestly tell me you didn't like the ride, I'll give you your money back. I suppose sooner or later somebody will take me up on it.
Oh, this is impressive, very impressive. This is something everybody should do, absolutely.
Wow.
I don't think Justin gave them the money back. I think
Oh,
he
I don't
enjoyed
think
it.
so. He looked like he was all over that
Absolutely.
plane. I want to know, it looked like he was hanging out the top at one point, but I don't think so.
What a ride, huh?
Yeah.
All right, the Yankee Air Museum will bring back its B-17 Flying Fortress in June, later this month, and then once again in July for the grand opening of the Liberty Aviation Museum in Port Clinton.
All right, the rides are a little pricey. They cost $425 for a 30 to 40-minute ride in the air. The money, though, goes toward keeping that World War II relic in working condition, so that sort of feels like it might be worth it.
Yeah, tremendous cause. And once again, nobody's given the money back yet, we understand, right?